Okay, so here's the most informal introduction to a series, of ever. But what do you expect from my channel? It's been a while since on camera. How you doing? It's been a while since I uploaded. Sorry about that. And but we had to talk today because here I am in my jammies, and Nintendo Switch was announced. So, Project NX, we've been teased about this for years and years. Nintendo's been dragging us by a rope with they put they tied an announcement box into a rope and we kept chasing it as they pulled it, and then we went to a cage. Here we are. It was revealed on YouTube on their channel. It's a 3-minute, 37-minute video. I know, could sell on my television. Um, and yeah, it was really cool. First thing I have to say is every rumor was true. Everyone. Everyone. Except for the fact that they were going to call it Nintendo Duo, which I think is a much better name. I like the idea of it being called the Nintendo Switch because, as the trailer showed, I definitely encourage you guys to watch it, but as the trailer showed, they really hit it out of the park with the capabilities of this console and the ways you can play the console and the ways things work. And then a few of the rumors that I was curious on how on earth are they going to pull this off. Well, that ended up working out. That ended up really working out. By the way, total coincidence I'm wearing this shirt. I just realized. One thing that caught my eye, speaking of which, is not only did they show Breath of the Wild, they showed a Skyrim. I don't know if that was Skyrim or a Skyrim-looking game, but that was really cool. And they showed off a new Mario game. That caught my eye. That made me go, right? So, I'm also going to write an article about this, probably going into a little more detail than what I'm doing. But basically speaking, here is we have a console that is a handheld console hybrid. But that's like only a piece of it, right? We on top of that, you have so many alternate ways to play and so many ways to travel. You can travel with this console, but like, is the one thing I like though is there's no way it's being called a handheld because if it was in any way, they said Nintendo has pointed out that hey guys, this is a console handheld hybrid. Everyone would already complain about the fact that it is a very big screen. But that comes to the advantage, and I think it also means that 3DS is here to stay, or at least a new handheld may come into fruition. I doubt that, unless it heavily communicates with the NX. But basically, what we have here is it's really nice. It is definitely a logical evolution of the gamepad, where and it's something I glaringly noticed when I noticed all of the rumors and patent releases from Nintendo that people like to leak, where I look at my gamepad now and I see it's a small screen surrounded by chunky hardware. I'm like, it's not a bad thing. It's still a nice controller to hold. It's still good weight to it. It's not cheap feeling. It's just seeing the Switch is a very logical evolution of that. The screen is bigger. It's much more pronounced. It's definitely higher quality. It has to be. That is a high definition machine. And it has the two side things that not only are smaller, but can slide off. And that is a rumor we heard, but seeing it in action made me like it. I really liked it. Like, Nintendo hit this. I'm going to repeat this. Nintendo knocked it out of the park with with the explaining how it all works. Because they shown people, like, my favorite part was there was this woman, she's playing on her TV, la di da di da, and she's playing on a controller, like it looks like a pro controller in a way, but it's a lot more ergonomically shaped. And she goes to the window, it's like, hey, come on. This is when they were showing the new Mario game, which is why probably I love this part. She's like, oh, okay, I'll join you guys. She took the controller and she walked out playing the game, continuing to play the game. And I love that much interconnectivity. There's no, would you like to switch to this or that? And, it just so well demonstrated how the system will work for all types of gamers. Like, there's this part I really liked where there are these two screens. This was cool. This was super cool, right? And they showed the same thing with Splatoon, but in a higher extent. It's super cool. They had two screens facing away from each other. Two people were playing, like, here's one guy here, here's one guy here, and they're both looking at their NX, their Switch screens. I have to get used to saying that. Um, I was just fangasming all of this. And they were playing with the removable parts a sports game, like they're playing a basketball game, and it looked nice. It looked really nice. Very good. I don't know what the graphics are, but it looked very good. And but there they were. They were playing side by side. They were staring at each other. Like they got to look up and look down, like almost as if it was a chess game. It was really cool. I cannot wait to see what multiplayer games this offers. And I think Nintendo, with their goal of the Wii U, introducing person-to-person multiplayer, like local multiplayer, this is the console that'll do it. It'll make it a lot of fun for people to do such a thing. And, I think the split screen problem the gamepad had will be a lesser problem because now both people can have the same size screen. It's a nice size screen. It's like it's like about this, I want to say. It's a very nice screen. Definitely the biggest handheld screen we'll ever see. Not that it's a handheld. And the base for it looks really nice. Now, the rumor before this was announced that I heard that I liked the most was this idea that you can click it into a home center and take it out. And it turns out they went above and beyond that. It's like I thought it'd be, would you like to connect this? Yes. Go to settings. Okay. How would you like to do it? All that. But no, it was literally just put it down, pick it up, put it down, pick it up. It was this U-shaped, not Wii U, of course. Now it was like there was just this little holder like this, and you're able to slide in the handheld part of it, the portable. I'm going to call it portable. The portable part of the NX, and it'll connect to your television. And I imagine that little portal will just have a HDMI connected to it, no power outlet, which is really cool. I don't know how the device will charge, but I imagine it'll be pretty typical. I don't know how long it'll take to charge. I don't know how much power it can hold for a while. I don't, but as far as I saw, the port for it is very light and very portable, and putting in the HDMI being the only cable, I think is likely, but I think there might also be a possibility of having an optional AC adapter so you can have it charging. Like it looks like a charging cradle. If you ever seen Nintendo make charging cradles, but it has longer walls so it covers the screen, which is nice. It covers protects it and stuff. But they showed off Breath of the Wild. They showed off a Skyrim type game. I'm pretty sure that's Skyrim. I'll be honest. I have a friend who's very a big fan, but I never played it myself. It's on my to-do list. And they showed off Mario Kart. That was cool. They were in the car, and you have this little stand so it can like hold up straight on the table, which is awesome. Like I'm gonna bring this over to my friends' houses. Like I'm like, oh, you guys want to try the Switch? I'm like, I can't go over your house. No problem. I'm so excited. This is really cool. Like every rumor I heard about this being a handheld console hybrid, I just want to say I wasn't so thrilled with the idea, but as always, it's Nintendo's execution that makes these kind of ideas work. I'm a big fan of that. Really cool stuff, but I'm trying to think what else I could talk about here. The removable parts were cool. There was a lot of like I noticed there's like this little swipe-like device, like on the Apple TV remote, kind of like this, that came to use when this guy was playing multiplayer. It's a tiny little thing, but he was able to play Mario Kart multiplayer with a friend of his. Like he didn't need a second controller. He just gave him the half with the buttons, and he had the half with the joystick and everything. I have to take a closer look at those buttons because I didn't really I took a look at the button one, the one with A, B, X, Y, but I didn't take a good look at the one with the control stick, which I'm glad the control stick's there, because if it was just a D-pad, I would have been upset. There's different control options as always. They had this one where the removable sides can connect to like this middle piece that's not the screen if you want. They had this Pro Controller looking thing. They had this gamepad looking thing. So, we can expect a lot of Wii U ports, which we've already heard that's going to happen. Mario Kart 8 is definitely going to happen. It's a shame there wasn't more games announced, but I know that's going to happen as time goes on. Probably during Christmas time, but actually they might want to avoid Christmas time because it's coming out in March. But it looks good. It's small. It's very portable. I'm glad because I didn't know where to fit it on my dresser. I keep all my modern dressers on my modern consoles on my dresser, and then I have a stand with a tube TV. I'm sure you guys noticed it in my BJB videos where I play my retro stuff. But Yeah, I can easily fit it wherever I need. I'm probably gonna put it right in front of the television, make it look super cool. But I'm glad, everything. It's just great. So taking up 10 minutes of your time. That's what I think. And this is gonna be the beginning of the Switch tours, because unlike the Wii U, where I started in the middle of the lifespan, just to show people what the Wii U is, I want the NX to be straight from the initial birth. This is the announcement. I wanted to show you what it looked like, where I was, what I was doing, and how I was feeling. So this is the first episode of the Switch tours. I liked Wii U tours better. I thought it had more of a ring to it, but the Switch is a nice name. I like it a lot more than the Duo could have been, but I liked Switch. That was cool. But I've talked long enough, so thank you all so much for watching. I've been Billy, your video game analyzer. Have a good day, good night, whatever you're watching this. Excuse the really quick, low quality video, and I'll see you next time.